And so off the tip, it's New York. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. They've got Hart. Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Towns in at the 5 down low. Here's Brunson. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Oh, wow. Brunson just getting sideswiped there and some strength to get through it.
Wagner outside. Steps back and shoots. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
GA, when you look at the development of Franz Wagner, what now is the next step for him?
Kevin, for me, it's the three-point shooting, specifically becoming more efficient out there. And I also think he's going to have to become a better passer, ball mover. I got total confidence he'll get there because the rest of his game is complete.
Here's Banchero. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. He gets it in there.
Oh, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley. Now, Coach said they need to take away Jalen Brunson's weapons and make him make plays, especially from outside. Coach said Brunson is a great distributor. He gets all of his teammates involved. We need to take away his weapons and make him shoot the three. We'll see if the defense can do that. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Here's Banchero. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. Just 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Banchero. Drops in the tray. Banchero's got 5.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
Anunoby has the open look. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now here is Carter. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Here's Suggs. Brunson covering. And it's Wagner missing. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Here's Hart. And it's Orlando with the rebound. 1:15 left to play in the first quarter. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
Now, Brunson. After Paolo Banchero misses from long range. Not happening that time. His second miss in 5 shots. Here's Suggs. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one goes on Anunoby.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
This is his first free throw of the game. Orlando making some changes. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Carter. Black comes in for Wagner. And Anthony subbed in for Caldwell Pope. And a new group in for the Knicks. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Achua comes in for Josh Hart. Miles McBride's checked in for OG Anunoby. And it's Payne in for Jalen Brunson.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Suggs. The Magic have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Anthony with it. The tray. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Knicks out front. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
And New York looking at who they've got. Bridges out there with Achua. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Payne in at the 1. Now here's Payne. Nothing on the board. Achua kicks to Robinson. Pass to Payne. Now here's Achua. Here's McBride. Off target with his 3. Anthony down low. Defended by McBride. Now Anthony. And Brett, you've seen the way the game has grown over the years. The skill level of the league is higher than ever.
Well, the talent level, Kevin, that is on display on a nightly basis in this league is staggering. But there's a lot of kids out there watching what's going on, and they're going to push this game even further. How exciting is that?
Orlando trailing here. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, last season the Magic extended Coach Jamal Mosley's contract through 2028. He said, it's not about me. I just want each one of these guys to reach their full potential. This game has been good to all of us. I want to be part of maximizing how great they can be on and off the court. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Carter, he's checked in for Orlando. Suggs comes in for Cole Anthony. The Knicks also changing it up. Towns comes in for Mitchell Robinson. And Anunoby subbed in for Payne. Towns, the pass to Bridges. Here's McBride. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Suggs against Bridges. Pass to Isaac. And stolen by Anunoby. Here's Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Man, that's just too easy. Bridges in there slamming it down.
Now Banchero. Isaac outside. 1:43 left in the first half of the game. Banchero looking around. Shoots over Achua. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Out to the right wing. Pass to Anunoby. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Anunoby. Towns has got the lead up to 3 now for the Knicks. And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Orlando making some changes. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Isaac. Franz Wagner comes in for Paolo Banchero. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Black. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for the Knicks. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Brunson kicks to Towns. Achua the pass to Towns. Here's Brunson. Anunoby in the corner. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Anunoby's got 6 points.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Wagner wide open. That's in there. Carter with the assist.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now here's Towns. Brunson surveying the D. The focus from Brunson.
Not an easy finish right there, but a beautiful move to give himself just enough space to get in close and knock it down.
Fires high post. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Knicks lead by 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Brunson.
He's definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Now, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. Sliding in at the wing, we'll see Caldwell Pope and Wagner. And it's Suggs in at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second half for Jamal Mosley. Carter with a screen on Brunson. Suggs dishes to Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
And out of pick and roll, Carter does a great job of positioning himself for catch and finish opportunities.
Brunson the pass to Bridges. Puts up a deep three. Rebound by Paolo Banchero.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Wagner. Banked in off the glass. Wagner's got 7. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Back to Brunson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Brett, when you survey Jalen Brunson, going from role player now to all-star, what a rise. What's been the key for him?
I just think it's confidence, Kevin. I mean, simple confidence. I don't think there's one point where Jalen Brunson didn't believe that, not that he was the best player on the court, but that he was going to be the best leader. And that has translated into him producing some massive scoring and assist nights for any team that he's played on. This guy is a winner.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Kevin, thank you. OG Anunoby has become a great complementary offensive weapon. And Coach Tom Thibodeau says he's got a really good feel for it. He's very unique in that sense. He knows how to read defenses and how to attack. Kevin, his acquisition has taken this team to another level at both ends of the court. Back to you.
DA, it's been phenomenal. No question about that whatsoever. Thank you so much. Back to Brunson. Oh, Brunson wheeling his way in there.
Now, you always hear about the toughness of Brunson. It really comes through when he's taking defenders on inside.
Banchero kicks to Suggs. Back to Caldwell Pope. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. And that one's good, Wagner.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Bridges outside. Pass to Hart. Puts up a deep 3. And there's Bridges on the assist by Hart. Bridges has got 5 points so far.
Yeah, you don't expect Mikal Bridges to knock you out with a shot from that distance.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. For the Magic, Goga Bitadze's checked in for Wendell Carter. Isaac comes in for Paolo Banchero. And Black's subbed in for Caldwell Pope. And New York with a change here, too. Achua, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
New York leading by 3. From deep, Brunson. Rebound by the Magic. Isaac outside. It's Wagner atop the key. To the left side wing. Here's Suggs. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Suggs has got 4 points in the quarter. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
And here is Achua. Still scoreless. Sinks the three-pointer.
As much as you like Jalen Brunson, he believes in himself more than you do. Confidence translating.
Here's Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Brunson outside. And it's sent back by Isaac. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Knicks out front, leading by just 2. Don't go anywhere, the final quarter. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And on the floor for New York here in the 4th. They've got Towns, Payne out there with Miles McBride. And then there's Precious Achiuwa. And it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. Outside, Towns. And it's good, 2 points. Towns has got the lead up to 6 now for the Knicks.
I mean, in a word, resilient. When you think about his interior scoring ability, Towns is able to power through the defense for that one.
It's Black, top of the key. Anthony taking his time here. Drains it from beyond the arc. Anthony's got his first 3 points of the game.
Confident and composed on the 3-point shot at a critical juncture.
Back to Payne. In close. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Banchero kicks to Anthony. Over McBride. It'll go, and the Knick lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Anthony.
Can't afford these defensive breakdowns, especially down the stretch.
Well, breakdowns like this are only going to hurt you moving forward and late in the game. Establish some trust and make the defense come together.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Achiuwa. Mikal Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked with the team. Now it's a close one, so Coach asked his team to keep their focus. He said this game's going to come down to mistakes. If we play clean, we'll win. Great game tonight. Let's see how it winds up. Guys?
Thanks, David. And the shot goes in.
Oh, good to see that Banchero has options if he can't penetrate. Your game has to be multifaceted in the league.
Here's Brunson. Towns for 3. Brunson outside. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Brunson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, huge moment from J.B. Brunson knocking it down.
And Carroll outside. Caldwell Pope outside. It's good. This game is all even. Caldwell Pope's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Brunson barreling in. Not happening there. 5 misses now and 13 shots from the floor. Banchero passes to Suggs. Back to Banchero to take the lead. It's rebounded by Anunoby. New York's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
Yeah, I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
.46 seconds left in the game. Banchero finds Caldwell Pope. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Carter with a screen on Bridges. Here's Banchero. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. A 2-point game. Runs in the pass to Towns. Count it!
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Anunoby against Wagner. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
Banchero kicks to Suggs. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. So a close game sees New York take this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
things I've heard from coaches quite often is how effective a three-tool big man can be. When you can drive it, pass it, shoot it, score it, do all the things they can, it changes the geometry of the floor.
A look at Indiana's starting group. Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Turner in at center. Count it. Good.
Man, that is tenacity from Pascal Siakam. He was simply undeterred.
Kuzma outside. Lopez, the screen on Halliburton. Here's Lillard. Oh, and Turner with a block. Antetokounmpo against Siakam. Pass to Nembhard. Now Halliburton. 6 to shoot. Turner, a screen on Lillard. Lets it go. Halliburton misses.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
One thing about the Pacers, Doris, they can flat out score the basketball.
It is incredible to me, BA, how infrequently the ball sticks. They play fast, whether in transition or in the half court. They make defenses work.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers. He said one person we cannot overlook is Tyrese Halliburton. He said the guy has major impact on the game, even when he's not scoring, which he usually is. He sets the tempo for the team. He can defend, rebound, pass the ball. Kid's got it all. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
As pretty much any coach, that's how he'd like to start the game.
Pass to Turner. Up top, Nembhard. Outside, Nesmith. Drains the triple.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
The Bucks have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Lopez. Takes the 3. And Giannis Antetokounmpo good for 3. Antetokounmpo has got 5.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And the dunk by Halliburton.
Tyrese Halliburton saying, I'm not just a pure shooter, folks. I've got a little ups in my game.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Prince. Kuzma outside. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's Nesmith. Nembhard outside. Halliburton outside. A deep 3. Giannis with the rebound.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Now here's Kuzma. Pass to Lopez. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Boy, Brook Lopez, no hesitation, feathery touch for a big man. Love it.
Here's Halliburton. And the shot goes in.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And at the end of one, a closely And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Kevin Porter is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Green in at the 3. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Here's Portis. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Portis has got his first 2 points.
You know, you have to use the bounce pass in that instance to make the catch easier.
Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. the ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Halliburton's shot is good.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Antetokounmpo outside. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Porter's shot is off. McConnell outside. Now here's Halliburton. Give him 8. And here's McConnell. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Lopez, he's checked in for the Bucks. Prince comes in for Green. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. Nembhard comes in for McConnell. Antetokounmpo surveys. Doesn't go in. 2 for 4 in this game. Here's Mathurin. And a nice finish on the layup.
And Mathurin is an impressive scorer, skilled at finding ways to convert around the rim.
Porter, the pass to Prince. Antetokounmpo outside. And another miss by Milwaukee.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
4 on the clock. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Rebounded by Trent. And so Trent will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Trailing by 2. Antetokounmpo fighting through the contact.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And the Bucks with some changes. Bobby Portis is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Kuzma comes in for Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Indiana. Nesmith comes in for Tyrese Halliburton. Mathurin. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. On the wing, Kuzma. Pass to Portis. Shoots over Mathurin. And he can't bank that one in.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
And Siakam with the slam.
Well, the athletic ability of Pascal Siakam with a little sauce there.
Lillard passes to Kuzma. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Lillard can't get it to go. Indiana leading. Nembhard left side. Inside. Here's Siakam. Fades away and sinks the tough shot. Siakam's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. The Pacers out in front. They lead by 1. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, you gotta like what Tyrese Halliburton has done in this game.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. Just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Nesmith in at the 3. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, You think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding positions would help players and officials.
Indiana leading by 4. Siakam, the pass to Halliburton. To the paint. Siakam gets double. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And the Bucks shooting about 41%. Antetokounmpo outside. Lopez, the screen. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Pacers. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Back to Halliburton. Oh, taking the contact. Halliburton.
Yeah, give Halliburton credit for staying with the play. You've got to be able to fend off that defense and still finish.
All right, Doris, where do you think Halliburton ranks among the NBA's best point guards?
Well, he's certainly, B.A., got to be near the top of the list. Number one, his vision is absolutely tremendous. He can create on the fly. As importantly to me, it's his spirit and presence, the joy he brings to the game.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Lillard finds Lopez. Kuzma with the ball. Sends it home from three-point land. Kuzma's got 9.
His offense really opens up when Kyle Kuzma is making that three-point shot.
Halliburton draws the double. Pass to Nesmith. Fires the 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Lillard with the ball. We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Kuzma. Great look there, but off target.
In order to space the floor effectively for his teammates, he has to finish that one, guys.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Nembhard outside. Down low. Lopez with the steal. Antetokounmpo against Siakam. Kuzma outside. 1:19 left in the third quarter. For the lead. And that's 2 points on the layup. Kuzma's got 7 points here in the quarter.
You can see Kyle Kuzma has put every aspect of his game together right here, right now.
Siakam looking it over. Turner, a screen on Lillard. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Turner's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Lillard, what'd you expect?
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Siakam, the pass to Halliburton. Now Turner. There's the 3. That shot, no good. Siakam against Antetokounmpo.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Bucks ahead. They lead by 3. And don't go away. We'll be back in a... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Gary Trent is out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, BA. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
The Bucks leading by 6. Portis a screen. Here's Antetokounmpo. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Antetokounmpo has got 5 points in the quarter. McConnell passes to Halliburton. To the middle. And the slam dunk by Toppin.
Well, the vertical of Obi Toppin on display, rises up with ease.
Porter against McConnell. Fires at the elbow. Indiana with a rebound. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Here's Mathurin. He got a piece of it. Antetokounmpo against Walker. Back to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo on the attack. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. So Indiana going with an almost entire new group here. Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Mathurin. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. He was very upbeat and positive, saying to his guys, let's go. I want you guys to up the pace. Look to push the ball up the floor whenever you can. They cannot stop us in transition. Let's see how the team responds. Guys?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Well, Halliburton can be so clever with the basketball, helps yet another teammate take advantage of an opening.
And Giannis with the dunk.
You know, they've barely needed other contributions. This lead has been built through his offense.
Here's Halliburton. Oh, the sweet touch inside by Halliburton.
Well, you love to see guys willing to exploit the mid-range. If that's what the defender concedes, go ahead and take it.
To the inside. Here's Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Halliburton looking for an opening. They double team Halliburton. And here's Siakam for 3. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got 4 assists in the game. Milwaukee leading by 7. Out to Lillard. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Halliburton against Kuzma. From deep three-point range. The rebound by Nembhard.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Halliburton, no good. Antetokounmpo with it. Kuzma outside. 26 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Antetokounmpo is doubled. Pass to Lopez. Halliburton with the steal.
And you know they're extremely disappointed right now. I mean, this one getting away from them.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
So Milwaukee wins it. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves. But at the end of the day, Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
This matchup features two teams that want to slow things down and run their offense in the half court.
Yeah, both sides are methodical. They want to get into their sets and create quality looks and also have floor balance. I'd be surprised if we see a ton of fast break opportunities tonight.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Kuzma in at the 3, the small forward. So the Orlando Magic able to put the first points up on the board. Kicks it out to Lillard. Good, and a nice assist from Prince.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. And the rejection by Giannis. And there it is for him. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Pass to Lillard. Kuzma left side from downtown. Buries the long-range jumper.
Boy, Kuzma superb at finding space along the perimeter and shooting the ball with confidence, and he's got great range too.
Clark, there are some that would say that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best player in Milwaukee Bucks history. Others might say Lou Alcindor. What do you say?
Hey, pump the brakes on that Giannis. I love the Greek freak, but I tell you, Kareem is my guy. I would tip my hat there, but I certainly understand why others would say Giannis. I'm going to hang my hat with Kareem.
Now, here's Lillard, following the missed shot by Franz Wagner. With the floater, and it's Lillard missing. The Magic have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Caldwell Pope against Prince. Caldwell Pope passes to Banchero. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
A big-time scorer, Banchero, with a deep bag. That's a great pump fake to get the defender in the air.
And he's good on the second. Clark, I know you'd agree, Paolo Banchero has certainly lived up to the hype, being a #1 overall pick.
Yeah, you know, I loved him when he was in college. Loved his size, his athleticism, his IQ, his tenacity. I mean, I don't think there's anything on the floor that he can't do.
Timeout,
And
timeout.
Jamal Mosley has called timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And the Magic making a change here. Bitadze's checked in. Portis, he's checked in for the Bucks. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Suggs kicks to Wagner. Here's Bitadze. 5 on the clock for 3. Caldwell Pope. Kuzma pulls it in. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Bucks. 3-point lead. And Portis throws it down.
The slam from Portis, impressive. Using that size around the rack.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. It's important to remember Damian Lillard was a 2-star prospect coming out of high school in Oakland. He says that the doubt I faced, what I found is I have true belief in myself. I poured a lot in and just continued to work. That's why when I struggle, I never waver because I know that I'm true to it. Eventually, I'm going to have my time. Kevin?
I think they call that Dame time. Hey, David, thank you. Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Carter. Anthony comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Black's subbed in for Jalen Suggs. Here's Bitadze, following the score by Damian Lillard. Here's Anthony. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Clever call by Anthony there, using the pick and roll to create an opening.
Lillard with it, working on Black, and that one drops. Lillard's got 7 points.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Anthony against Porter. Anthony's shot is off. And so the first quarter is in the books. Bucks ahead. They lead by 7. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
We've got Banchero. Cole Anthony is out there with Black. Then there's Jonathan Isaac. And it's Bitadze in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic.
You know, even when you D up Isaac, he keeps his focus on the rim. Excellent concentration. Fantastic at scoring over good defense.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that 2021 NBA title.
And you know, Kevin, think about this. When Giannis got that ring, he also had 2 MVPs. A Defensive Player of the Year award. Man, that's accomplishing a lot at just 26. You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with. A beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him. An attitude of joy and unselfishness.
And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, Milwaukee. It's a 5-point game. Here's Black, guarded by Porter. 4 on the shot clock. Isaac drills the three-pointer. Isaac's got 5 points so far.
And Isaac takes no time getting his shot off. He's got a lethal, quick release.
Outside, Green from outside the arc. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Isaac outside. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Trent up top. Hasn't made one yet. Count that one. With the rise of positionless basketball, Clark, this has to be the most difficult era to be a center.
I would not disagree with that, quite honestly. I mean, they're asked to do a lot. I mean, if they're not elite rim runners as centers and shot blockers, they've got to be able to shoot and shoot from the perimeter, not just in the low post. And they still have to be able to finish around the basket. I think the biggest thing is they have to cover more ground defensively because how the game is played offensively with a lot of movement and pick and rolls. Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
.135 left to play here in the half. Anthony, the pass to Isaac. Green against Banchero. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. He's got 9.
And playing with veteran poise against the shot clock. I like how Banchero handles the pressure.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. A big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Gary Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Porter. Trains the three-pointer. Lillard's got 10 points.
So effective in the catch and shoot is Lillard. You give him an inch, and he's taking much more than that.
Suggs looking around. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Orlando moving the ball around. And then Carter with the dunk.
With the 9-foot standing reach, Carter has no trouble putting that away.
Outside Portis. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Portis a screen on Suggs. Lillard misses. The Magic trail by 3. Now Suggs still yet to score. Wagner on the wing, guarded by Kuzma. Lopez with the steal. Lillard dishes to Prince. Back to Lillard. Kuzma, right side. Shoots over Wagner. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Bucks lead by 3. And a chance now to send it over to David Ault. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. One guy who's getting it done is Lillard.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Heading underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Prince, and it's Kuzma in at the 3. Pass to Suggs. Buries it down low. Suggs has got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Magic. Throughout his career, Clark, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope has proven himself to be a quality player.
He certainly has, and I love the way he plays. He's locked in all the time at both ends. Really not only understands his role, Kevin, but embraces it. He's out there to space the floor with his shooting and then provide a lot of energy and versatility on defense.
Banchero passes to Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
And smart ball movement there from Banchero. And that selflessness will endear him to his teammates.
Prince kicks to Lillard. Lopez a screen. Damian Lillard, and that's good. Lillard's got 13.
Watch out now. Lillard is smoking and looking to score every time he touches it.
Banchero a screen on Lillard. Shot from 12. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Kuzma passes to Prince. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. It's hauled in by the Magic. Wagner finds Carter. And stolen by Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
You know, I think Kuzma's the kind of guy you've got to push out of the paint. When you don't, this is what happens.
Caldwell-Pope outside. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Banchero outside. Back to Suggs. Just 5 to shoot. And there's Banchero on the assist from Suggs. He's got 12.
And Banchero is putting it all together, capable of scoring from all three levels.
Here is Lillard, 13 points in the game. And Lillard gets double teamed. Prince wide open. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Prince has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Banchero outside. Back to Suggs. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Suggs with a screen for Caldwell Pope. And here's Banchero. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And this is something Banchero continues to hone, wanting to become a dangerous threat from deep.
Outside Prince. Antetokounmpo looking it over. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Black's checked in for Orlando. And Milwaukee with a change here too. Trent's checked in. Trent against Suggs. To the paint. Lopez with the steal. Lillard outside. On the wing, Giannis. Lopez outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. Lopez a screen. Lets it go with a 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
And we've watched 3. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. They've got Anthony, also Black out there, and it's Bitadze in at the pivot, manning the middle. That's who's out there for Orlando. Bangs home the trifecta.
Does not shoot many from out there, but Portis makes them at a decent clip.
Banchero against Giannis. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
And the defense has been disruptive, forcing turnovers, challenging shots. The turnovers they've been able to turn into points, too.
And the Bucks making a change here. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Gary Trent. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Porter. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Kuzma against Wagner.
No denying the future is certainly bright for Wagner. He's a superb scorer already who also is growing as a passer.
And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Wagner.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Lillard from outside. Carter pulls it in.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Pass to Banchero. The shot comes out. Good D by Giannis. Bucks leading by 3. Lillard the pass to Lopez. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
Just so steady around the basket. Brook Lopez, really one of the more consistent scorers in the game.
And here's Banchero, covered by Giannis. Banchero, that's good. Banchero's got 19 points.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Giannis passes to Lopez. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. And Ben Carroll.
No shame or fear in this young fella. And Carroll going to take on any big shot. Love seeing that from him.
Here's Giannis. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
Yeah, terrific and one on that one. Those are the kind of plays, guys, that win basketball games.
Ben Carroll with the ball. Picked up by Kuzma. And they double up Giannis. And here's Prince outside. And the three ball is good. Prince has got the lead up to 7 now for Milwaukee.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Wagner against Kuzma. Shot clock at 6. A beautiful reverse layup. And it's a 9-point Bucks lead.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. No good again that time. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly. If they just play smart, this game's over.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. And the Bucks lead by 12.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
On offense here, the Bucks. They're on an 11-3 run. Antetokounmpo with the ball. So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win. Thank you, David. And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
Now, New York starting 5. We've got OG Anunoby. Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Bridges in at the 2. Here's Brunson. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Rebound by Philadelphia. Here's Grimes. Pass to Embiid. And Embiid gets the double team. Second shot opportunity and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
So much strength from Embiid. It would take a special defender to slow him down.
Bridges outside. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Brunson finds Hart. Here's Towns. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Look at Towns asserting himself inside. He knows he can muscle his way to a shot anytime.
An MVP in this league, Richard, Joel Embiid. Is there any way to slow this guy down?
The answer, no, B.A. There is no way to slow him down. He's got the unique ability of size, skill, athleticism. You name it, he's got it.
Now here's Hart. Pass to Towns. Takes a 3. Hits the trifecta. Towns has got 5 points.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's George. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
The reach of Embiid with his size and wingspan, he's a real threat on the offensive glass.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
You gotta love Tyrese Maxey's approach to the game. He said, quote, "I really have a simple life. I have this joy about playing basketball. I like putting in the work, so I'm extremely focused, extremely competitive, and I'm out here having the time of my life. I get to do what I love every single day, and it's a blessing," unquote. Brian, he's such a positive guy.
Yeah, he really is. Thanks for that, Allie. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for New York. They trail by 1. Bridges passes to Hart. Towns on a screen. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
So for the Knicks, Achua comes in for Anunoby, and it's McBride in for Bridges. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Maxey. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Pass to Brunson. Unloads from 13. Again, the Knicks. Good for 2 more.
And so effective from these in-between spots. Brunson doesn't need much room to feel comfortable.
Maxey surveys. To stop the run. And he buries his first look.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
New York has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Down low. Here's Achua. Achua with the dunk.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Outside Maxey. The 3. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
And so, lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. Philadelphia on top, up 1. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And looking at what we've seen from Philadelphia, what do you guys think?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc, and as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
We've got Butler. Joel Embiid is out there with Edwards. And it's McCain in at the 2. That's the group for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
Edwards finds Butler. He drops it from range. Butler's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Left side McBride. Outside Robinson. Screen by Robinson. Three-pointer Bridges. Nails it from beyond the arc.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Oubre, he's checked in for the Sixers. Grimes comes in for Butler. Towns, he's checked in for New York. Oubre on the wing. Pass to McCain. And here's Embiid. Clock at 6. Here's McCain. Puts up a 3. And Anunoby pulls it down. New York trailing. To the wing, right side. Pass to Achua. Lets it go from deep. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now. Oubre on the wing. No points yet. Now here's Embiid. Oh, Embiid with the flush.
Oh, what a dunk by Embiid. He's just doing big man things the way big man should.
Outside Achua. Towns down low. Embiid covers. And the basket by Towns.
How do you stop a good fadeaway jumper? Yeah, that's a trick question. You don't.
Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
The Knicks have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Towns, left side. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Three-pointer. Rebound by Philadelphia. 54 seconds left to play in the half. Now here's Embiid. He's got 6. Here's McCain. The three-pointer off the mark. New York has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Pass to Achua. Achua with the dunk.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
And here's Oubre from the arc. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
Towns against Embiid. Now here's Bridges. Tightly guarded. Here's McBride. Basket counts. McBride's gotten his first points in this one.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
Really putting the bigger defender on his heels. I love seeing aggressive finishes like that.
And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. You have to like what we're seeing from Karl Anthony Towns.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
On the floor for New York, Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position.
Yeah, going right for the iron. Towns muscling his way through.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Sixers' two stars make a great pairing. Maxey said of Embiid, since I was a rookie, he's had the ultimate faith and believed in me. And Embiid said of Maxey, he's something else. Always smiling with the same energy. Good games, bad games, always the same. People like that set the tone for everybody else. Brian?
That's a good call, Allie. Thank you. Towns against Embiid. Shoots a fadeaway. And Grimes pulls it down. Philadelphia's gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Anunoby against George. Out to Oubre. Outside Maxey. Lots of room. Again, the Sixers score.
You see how creative Maxey is, just dissecting the defense with his handles.
Outside Hart. They set a pick. An easy two on the layup.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And Maxey's got the ball here for the 76ers. Pass to Embiid. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
In the mold of Shaq, Joel Embiid is physically just overwhelming. Plus, he's got some touch and skill.
Knicks trail by 3. Now Bridges. 1:51 left in the third. And he gets that one. Bridges has got 5.
Yeah, relentless worker. Bridges, so tough inside.
Well, Richard, he's the Iron Man of the NBA right now. Mikal Bridges takes pride in being available on a nightly basis.
We've all heard it before. The best ability is availability. And Bridges does whatever it takes to not miss games. More teams need to take this mindset.
Towns, that's good.
Nice positioning and footwork on point. And Towns so smooth down there inside.
Outside Maxey. Embiid, a screen on Anunoby. Oubre passes to Embiid. Down low. Embiid puts it in. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Towns up top. Pass to Bridges. Anunoby with it. He's covered by Oubre. 5 to shoot. Here's Brunson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Here's McCain. McBride covers. Outside Edwards. Here's McCain. And it's off from three-point range. New York has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. And here's Brunson. Screen by Robinson. Here's McBride. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. It's the Knicks. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Joel Embiid, Butler out there with Edwards, and it's Yabusele in at the power forward position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Towns, right side. Shoots over Embiid. Shot's good by Towns.
And it's always great to see Towns in the zone, bringing a ton of energy to his offensive game.
Here's McCain. McBride covers. A nice shot by McCain.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Towns double team. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. The open J off the mark. Pass to Butler. Now here's Embiid, covered by Towns. Here's Yabusele, wide open. Good, and the assist to Embiid. Now it's a 4-point 76ers lead.
A great look provided by Embiid. The big man just dropping dimes.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. And some changes here for New York. Josh Hart's checked in for Achua. Bridges comes in for McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. He told the guys to stay after it inside. He said our play inside is terrific right now. He said don't lose any of that intensity. Stay strong down there. It's always nice to hear a coach enjoying his team's play. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Pass to Embiid. Look at Embiid with the skilled finish.
Credit to the defense for getting all over Embiid, but he just muscles his way to a good look inside.
Brunson against Maxey. Outside Anunoby. Hart passes to Anunoby. Towns a screen on Maxey. Oh, look at Jalen Brunson. Don't let that size fool you.
I mean, towards the end of the game, you want Brunson out there, and he can do some special things for you.
Pass to Embiid. That three's off the mark.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Anunoby passes to Brunson. Look at Brunson, tough in the lane.
Finding a way through with his quickness, Brunson gets it done in more ways than one.
Here's Embiid, covered by Towns. Pass to Grimes. Back to Embiid. 4-3. Bucket. He's now 9 for 11 after that one.
The guy you want to have the ball. Embiid, this man is a superstar.
Here's Brunson. Fantastic work down low from the crafty Brunson.
And I understand we're seeing some potent offense, but you have to put up more of a fight defensively.
Shoot, this defense is giving me hope. The way I look, I could sign a Timber and put up a few buckets on this drive.
Right. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist. And the 76ers lead by 6.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly. And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Maxey passes to Grimes. George draws the double. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he's able to hit the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
And you got to give Paul George credit for his mental toughness. There's always lots of chatter out there, but he tunes it out and just focuses on his game.
Here's Brunson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Tyrese Maxey.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Both free throws good from Brunson. .24 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And they go to the intentional foul. Good on the first. And that increases the lead to 6. So he gets them both. And it's a 7-point game.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up this lead.
And the Knicks miss again. And here are the 76ers. Outside Maxey. So this one belongs to the 76ers. Boy, a hard fought. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg.
to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. The forward spots with Neesmith and Siakam. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. And it's Turner in at the 5. Now, here's Halliburton. After the miss from Derek White. Halliburton a screen on Tatum. Siakam up top. Guarded by Tatum. Shot clock at 5. Here's Halliburton. And it's sent back by White. Holiday with it. Picked up by Turner. And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
And he makes both free throws. Stan, you talk about a stacked roster. It's hard to find many weaknesses for the Celtics.
Yeah, Kevin, there's a reason the Executive of the Year award went to Boston's front office last season. The Celtics are built right, and they're built to last.
Now, here is Halliburton. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Brown outside. And here's Tatum for three. Siakam pulls it in. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Pacers. Pass to Halliburton. Drops in the tray. Halliburton's got 5 points so far.
Saw the defender closing, and Halliburton got it away in a hurry.
Now here is Holiday. Wide, a screen on Halliburton. Holiday up top. He's covered by Halliburton. Here's White. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Pacers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Back to Nembhard. Siakam looking around. They double team Siakam. Here's Nembhard. And Indiana, another 3.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Jrue Holiday said, we can play small and big. We have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and could start on other teams. And we have a hunger. Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Agreed. Yeah, they are stacked, DA, for sure. That shot wide open. He has 5.
Brown does a nice job of staying ready and making himself a weapon off the ball.
1:11 left in the first. The drive by Siakam. Good work defensively by Horford.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Brown, the pass to Horford. Porzingis with the ball. Pass to White. 3-pointer. And again, Boston with the triple.
Outstanding vision there from the Latvian. Porzingis showing he can read the floor, capable of setting his guys up.
Now here's Turner. No scoring in this one. Here's Nembhard, guarded by Holiday. A shot by Nembhard, no good. The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Great speed and tricks on the drive. Holiday excels at putting defenses in those compromising positions.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Obi Toppin's checked in for Miles Turner. Walker comes in for Pascal Siakam. Halliburton's checked in for Aaron Nesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Andrew Nembhard. Here's Halliburton. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Halliburton's got 7 points.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Celtics out in front. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
All right, and now you want to see them sustain this relentlessness for the entire game because it's clearly paying off.
And so in the game for the Pacers, we've got Walker. Halliburton is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then there's Obi Toppin. And it's Mathurin, and it's small forward.
And battling against the interior of that defense, nice to see that Mathurin has that toughness.
This league, Stan, is so deep with talent. Are there any players who you think get overlooked in the conversation?
That's a great question, Kevin. I mean, there are some guys who I think get underrated because they play with other guys who are so talented and draw the attention. One guy that I have really seen lately that I think has been better than people think is Grayson Allen, the best three-point shooter or one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA and a very underrated defender.
And he's evolving, isn't he? Looks like he's working on other parts of his game, but he's always been able to shoot, which has been his calling card. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
I'll tell you what, don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups, and I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
Here's Mathurin. Toppin against Craig. Back to Mathurin. From 11 feet away. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
And inside, Mathurin makes great use of his agility, developing some instincts for how to get around in traffic.
Pass to Horford. Now Craig. Wants to get it to Tatum and does. Tatum draws the double. Here's Hauser. And the 3 off target. And Mathurin has got the ball here for Indiana. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Toppin sets a screen for Halliburton. Outside, Walker. Pass to Mathurin. A miss that time. Would have put him up. The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Craig passes to Tatum. Over Halliburton. Tatum's shot is off. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
Here's Mathurin, and the Pacers tack on 2 more. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just 1 or 2 major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Aaron Nesmith has checked in for Halliburton. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, coming out of high school at 6'0", Derek White didn't receive any full scholarship offers. He says it was humbling, but it drove me to get better. Each time you have the doubters, you just put a little chip on your shoulder. The 29th pick overall in 2017 has come a long way. Kevin, those chips are still there.
You're so right, David. Thanks. He's become a heck of a player. Outside Mathurin. White with the double team. No one near Turner as he lets it go. His 3-pointers off the mark. Boston trailing. 13 feet away. And it's Brown missing.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Here's Brown. Outside Holiday. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
And that is massive. The 3 at the buzzer ties it up. And they'll go to the break the way we started.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Nice game. Great performance by Benedict Mathurin.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room because you're right. He's the problem right now.
And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the center, locking down the middle. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half.
A solid outside outside game. Holiday has good lift on his J, and at 6'4", he can get his shot off against just about anybody.
Halliburton is doubled. Lets it go from deep. Neesmith can't get it to go.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Now here is Holiday. Not a lot of room. And he banks in the layup. And it's a 5-point Boston lead. And one of the most respected players in the NBA is Drew Holiday.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a 3-time Teammate of the Year award winner. He's also a Sportsmanship Award winner. He is a pro's pro.
And here's Brown outside. The Pacers pull it in. Now Nembhard. Out to the wing. Releases. A nice shot by Neesmith. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Left side, Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Really unacceptable letting Porzingis get that kind of positioning. Once he's established, it's over.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. The Celtics making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for the Pacers. Turner passes to Halliburton. From the stripe, that falls. Nice speed that time from Turner. 9 points for Tyrese Halliburton.
The touch on Halliburton's shot really opens the floor up for him, letting him get to that mid-range.
Brown, no good. Pacers trail by 3. Halliburton outside. Indiana moving the ball around. A minute 42 left here in the third quarter.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
And Stan, as he enters his prime, Jason Tatum is shooting to become the face of the NBA.
Yeah, and Kevin, he knows winning is the key. For a star player on a great team, learning that balance, when to take over and when to set up your teammates, is a big part of it.
And looking at Tatum's game, you know, he really doesn't have a weakness. He can give it to you in a variety of ways.
Mathurin finds Nembhard. Halliburton with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hits it from 3-point range. Halliburton's got 12 in the game.
And once Halliburton hits his stride, there's just very little you can do defensively, proving how dominant he can be.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. The 3 is drilled by Tatum.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Back to Halliburton. Unloads. Porzingis with the block.
And just fast off the floor to challenge shots. Porzingis, this helps him get a lot of blocks like that one.
Brown outside. Outside Holiday. Fires the 3. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Halliburton with the bucket.
Well, he got to his spot in the mid-range, and that's a shot he's going to make more often than not.
Siakam against Tatum. Tatum gets it inside.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense.
Drew Holiday has been on display for Boston. He's been a major threat from 3-point range. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. T.J. McConnell is out there with Halliburton. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. Then it's Walker. And it's Toppin in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Halliburton. It counts. And the foul. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Oh, the balance and focus. Halliburton able to power through contact and convert.
The free throw off from Halliburton. Craig passes to Pritchard. Tatum on the wing. Tatum draws the double. Pass to Hauser. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Mathurin passes to Walker. Offline with his 3. Celtics leading by 5. Outside Tatum. Jacks up a 3. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Never a bad idea setting Tatum up.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Aaron Nesmith has checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He said to his guys, we need to push the pace more. Come on, guys, we're at our best when we're attacking in transition. Energy up now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Tatum sticks the 3 on the D.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
Halliburton passes to Nesmith. Turner with a screen on White. Nembhard's shot is good.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Pacers trail by 7. Pass to Siakam. Halliburton on the wing. Halliburton is double. And a wide open look for Siakam. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond.
Back to Tatum. Tatum with another miss.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Halliburton. Porzingis with the block. That's it, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Turner. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They've led by as much as 10. On to find Porzingis. It's it to him. Nembhard with it. White's there. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
And that shot was well contested, but Siakam's just too tricky for it. It puts his skills to work and able to get to the basket.
Tatum. Got it.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Pass to Turner. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And answering the bell, Turner with confidence.
He knocks down the clutch free throw.
Well, that's what you expect from him in this situation.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. White. Holiday, no one around him. It's good from beyond the arc.
A fearless shot there by Holiday. With the whole team counting on him, he is able to come through.
Here's Tatum. Oh, Jason Tatum finishes with authority.
and let's give some credit to Tatum. Doesn't crack when the pressure's on. He just seems to embrace the moment.
.24 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
19 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And so they foul intentionally. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. No good at the stripe this time. The second misses also.
Yeah, just a golden opportunity that's lost right there. Now, we've still got a game.
Porzingis against Halliburton. Right at the free throw line. It's off.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
Yeah, they really wanted that bucket to go. You can't get discouraged, though.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. What a show. Thanks so much, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our
And I think fans really gravitate towards that sort of dislike. It just puts an extra added ingredient of intensity on a game like this. So for the fan bases, this one's big.
Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at center. So it's Boston now. After the basket by New York on the other end.
Kristaps on the inside that time doing some damage.
Brunson against Holiday. Screen by Bridges. Hart from long range. Sinks the tray.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for the Celtics. It's a three-point game. And Brent, this Knicks team, they've taken on the identity of their head coach.
Well, B.A., isn't it interesting? Tom Thibodeau, lots of scuttlebutt about him as the coach. And then they brought in players that kind of fit the coach. They play hard. They play defense first. They play a ton of minutes. But this team is gritty, and they don't give up.
Now here's Hart. Outside Anunoby. Holiday against Brunson. Holiday grabs the miss. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. And here's Brown for 3. Knocks down the triple.
And when he was younger, Tatum would often try to do it all himself, but now he wants to keep everybody involved.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Tom Thibodeau. We discussed just how difficult Jason Tatum is to guard and what he wants his team to do against him. And Coach told me he's a very talented and polished player. I told our guys to stay in front of him, don't fall for the pump fakes, play smart and under control. It's easier said than done, but we'll see if they're up to the task. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thanks. Here's Tatum. Following the bucket by the Knicks. 6 to shoot. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. The Knicks making a switch here. Now Chua's checked in. For New York, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
The Knicks making a switch here. McBride's checked in. Horford, he's checked in for Boston. Here's Brunson. 1:24 left in the first quarter here. The shot by Towns, no good. Boston trailing. Outside, Brown. Pass to Horford. Brown, a screen on Achua. Back to Brown. Now here's Porzingis. Covered by Towns. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Brown.
In the medium range area, Porzingis catches the ball in turn. He almost treats it like a post-up.
Towns against Porzingis. Here's Brunson. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Holiday taking his time here. Back to Porzingis. Fires for 3. Fires in the triple. Porzingis has got 7.
Porzingis can knock him down from out there. He's just looking for some consistency.
Achua with a screen on Brown. Brown against Hart. And the basket is good.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Brown passes to Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Celtics out in front. They're up by 3. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And for Boston guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
Taking a look at the Celtics. Jason Tatum out there with Peyton Pritchard. Then it's Torrey Craig. Then there's Al Horford. And it's Hauser in at the 3. Payne, the pass to Achua. Robinson against Horford for 3. Bridges sinks the tray. Bridges has got his second basket.
Bridges finding his spot, and his team finds him with the ball. Good mechanics there, too.
And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average. What a burst out of that first step. Straight to the hole.
Payne, a screen on Tatum. McBride attacking. And here's Payne outside. And the Knicks, another 3.
And this is why Payne takes a good number of threes. He's pretty effective from there.
Here's Pritchard. Still no points. Outside Tatum. Craig passes to Pritchard. The 3 ball. And the 3-pointer goes.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Hits the trifecta. Payne's got 6.
And Payne coming right back, delivering his own triple.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's Pritchard, defended by Payne. And that one drops for him. Pritchard's got 5 points in the quarter.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Porzingis has checked in for Horford. Jaylen Brown comes in for Hauser. Derek White's checked in for Craig. And Holiday subbed in for Pritchard. Pass to Kolek. And this is a star-driven league, but talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference.
Here's Anunoby. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Anunoby's got his first points of the game. And so it's Holiday who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. Outside Porzingis. Outside Brown. Ooh, Brown inside. Hey, he's more than just a shooter.
Terrific initiative from the swingman. Brown is smart at understanding when to look to score inside.
Achua with a screen on Brown. Anunoby for three. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Holiday from long range. And it's New York with a rebound. Here's Brunson. Sneak it inside. It's Brunson.
And mixing it up down low. Brunson, not the tallest guy on the floor, but he can finish around the basket.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Left side, Brown. Doesn't go that time. Pass to Kolek. Brunson with it. Nice move. And the layup is up and in. Now it's a 4-point Knick lead.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Knicks out in front. They're up by 4. All right. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It has been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
We've got OG Anunoby. Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Bridges in at the 2-guard spot. That's Tom Thibodeau's 5 as we get going in the second half.
An incredible job, Brunson, just measuring off that floater.
Celtics trail by 6. Brent, everyone loves an underdog story, and there's few better than that of Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, this kid falling into the second round and all the perception around whether or not he was big enough or can he shoot the ball, is he athletic enough. This guy has continued to work hard every year and turned himself into an all-star and an all-NBA player.
Pass to White. Fires the 3, and the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. White's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Towns a screen on White. Fires top of the key, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And the Knicks lead by 5. Outside, Brown. Wow, gutsy finish inside by Brown.
Brown taking on all challengers. This kind of fearless approach is what his teammates and coaches love seeing.
Outside Anunoby. Towns against Porzingis. From 9 feet out. No good off the back of the rim. Celtics trail by 3. Outside Holiday. Back to Brown. Oh, my goodness. Brown would not be denied.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. The Celtics making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Jaylen Brown is playing with so much confidence. He said, quote, "I feel like I'm a different player. My body has changed. Athletically, I'm entering my prime. I'm more aware on defense and offense. I feel like on both sides of the ball, I'm playing the best basketball of my life."
Well, it shows, Allie, for sure.
And sometimes you forget how long Tatum is, and he's terrific at using this to his advantage inside.
And the Knicks miss again. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Holiday. To the middle. Here's Brown. The shot misses. Oh, nice D from Anunoby. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Hart passes to Towns. Now here's Brunson. Brunson takes it himself. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Brunson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, Brunson's the kind of guy who's going to seek you out, try to get that kind of contact.
Outside Holiday to the paint. Here's Tatum, and the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got 5 assists in the game. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Back to Brunson. Brunson is doubled. Hart from long range. Boston pulls it in. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Pritchard. Brunson defending. Pritchard, the pass to Holiday. Inside. Here's Porzingis.
I don't know who's going to get up for that as Porzingis skies for the dunk.
And here's Brunson. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Towns. Fires the three. Pure from three-point range. Towns has got 5.
Impressive offensive versatility for a big. He can show you a variety of looks.
And we wrap up the third, and it looks like it's going to be an exciting fourth. After a quick break, we're coming right. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Torrey Craig out there with Al Horford. Then there's Jason Tatum. Then there's Peyton Pritchard. And it's Hauser in at the small forward. Hauser, that's good. Boy, it's been a grinder, a back and forth all night.
Oh, 7 times the lead has changed. Neither team giving an inch.
Outside Payne. Outside Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Achua for 3. Pass to Payne. Right side McBride. Shoots over Tatum. Nice D from Tatum. Boston has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Here's Hauser for 3. Towns with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Anunoby. He's off on the layup. The Celtics with the lead. Craig passes to Pritchard. Horford inside. Covered by Towns.
And it's great to see Horford looking determined to get himself to the line.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Boston.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
And it seemed like throughout this game, right after the jump ball, they've just been feeling it from distance, getting all the looks they want and continuing to take advantage of that three-point line.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
Here's White. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
He has to make those shots, guys. If not, a lot of pressure is shifted to the perimeter shooters to hit everything.
White against Brunson. Oh, and they take the lead. And the Knicks lead by 2.
Oh, huge moment for J.B. Brunson knocking it down.
Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Boston. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
And they double up Brunson. Out to Bridges. Lets the three fly. He buries it from 3.
And Bridges elevating his game. Woo!
Tatum feeling it out of it. Tatum draws the double. Off the left rim and out.
After clawing their way back in, that was a chance to even things up.
I'm not sure, but that could be a game-changing miss. He wanted that bad.
Now Brown from deep three-point land. Tatum with another miss. They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
The floater, Hart from long range. Oh, gets the 3 to fall.
Scoring in rhythm there. Great to see Hart shoot it without holding back.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Anunoby against Brown. And stolen by Brunson. And he commits the intentional foul. And the Knicks with the possession here, leading by 5. And now we've got an intentional foul. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And the second of 2 is good. And that increases the lead to 6. 19 seconds left to play in the 4th. Pass to White. Outside, Brown. Again, the miss by Boston. And that's an intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's an 8-point ball game. So New York wins it. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
And B.A., they showed their character when it mattered most.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
That is going to be special.
Well, that's the point of attack on both ends of the floor, and it's always fun to see skilled and capable guards duel it out. It is like watching a great chess match.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Oubre out there with Paul George. Then there's Maxey. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Grimes in at the 2. The shot by Turner no good. Inside, here's George. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
There are nights where it's impossible to stop Paul George. He is such a strong guy who knows how to convert through these plays.
You've seen, Doris, Paul George's journey from role player to MVP candidate.
There's a reason, Kevin, Paul George is one of the most emulated players in the league with young people. His game is so well-rounded. and maybe his best attribute is his adaptability. Paul George is equally comfortable either being the lead man, or if need be, he can play with 2 or 3 other stars and still be effective. Really incredible.
And it's the 76ers with the ball after Indiana gets the 3. Embiid against Turner. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Down low, here's Nembhard. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Nembhard's got 5 now.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it, because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Now, here's Siakam. Pass to Halliburton. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Yeah, this is his game, right? Halliburton wants you to forget how deadly he is from 3-point territory. Look out.
Outside, George deflects the pass. That one goes. Count it. Embiid's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
And when you think back to that Sabonis-Halliburton trade, Doris, it really worked out for both teams.
It's rare, Kevin, that you can talk about a, quote, win-win for both sides. Most trades are a little bit harder to evaluate because they involve more moving pieces. This was a straight-up one-to-one swap of young stars and positional fits for each side.
Here's George, following the score by Tyrese Halliburton. Embiid inside. He's against Turner. Embiid, no good.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And Halliburton slams it in.
But we're talking about a guard who's got some bounce. Tyrese Halliburton with the hops.
Pass to Grimes. Back to Maxey. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Obi Toppin's checked in for Turner. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Aaron Nesmith. Shepard's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Here's Mathurin. Pass to McConnell. Now, here's Siakam. He's guarded closely. The 76ers trail by 3. Edwards kicks to Maxey. His 2nd shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And Maxey plays with so much energy. That time he wheels that one in off the contact.
Here's Siakam, still without a basket. Clock at 6. Puts it up from 12. That's good on the jump shot. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Pacers lead by 3. Live from... And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Toppin is out there with Walker. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. Then it's Halliburton. And it's McConnell in at the 1. So that's the group out there for Indiana. On the wing, Mathurin. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Embiid. Here's McCain. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. McCain's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Halliburton kicks to Walker. Now McConnell. Here's Toppin. And Indiana, another three.
The very definition of a stretch four. Toppin is a knockdown shooter, so vital for the spacing to his basketball team.
Pass to McCain. Back to Embiid. And awards now have a minimum amount of games needed to qualify. An interesting twist in this whole story.
Yeah, and it seems logical because of the uproar from the fans and the media that they implement this. And how can you be that impactful in reality, though, if you only play half the year?
Good work there as it goes.
Well, you have to understand how to score when you're in the paint and you are 6'5". Tyrese Halliburton, he knows the way.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Pacers obviously push the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go. From deep three-point land, the rebound by Yabusele. The 76ers trail by 4. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Embiid. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And you've got to admire the toughness that Embiid plays with. He doesn't let fouls stop him from scoring.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Nesmith, he's checked in for Halliburton. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Here's Siakam. At the top of the key, Turner. Nesmith, the pass to Mathurin. From 13, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, that athleticism of Mathurin is what makes him such a tough one to guard.
He doesn't get the second one. 76ers trailing. And here's George. And it's all evened up. George has got 5.
We are talking about a proficient, efficient scorer in Paul George. Go to work, sir.
To the inside, Turner, and it's slammed in by Turner.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
To the middle, here's Siakam. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
This guy's got incredible all-around skill set. Pascal Siakam from the paint, yes, sir.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Now, here is George. He's got 5. 6 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. Good on the triple. George has got 5 points now this quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Indiana out in front. They're up by 1. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the 3rd quarter after our halftime. And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. They've got Embiid. Paul George is out there with Oubre. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. 76ers shooting an impressive 65%, having their way with this defense. Count that bucket.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Siakam finds Nembhard. Halliburton outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's just a savvy move to draw the foul. And despite that young age, Halliburton like a seasoned veteran right there.
He hits the second from the line.
Well, a little shaky from the line, and instead of putting them in front, he's only able to tie it up.
Maxey kicks to Oubre. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. From deep, George. The Pacers pull it in. And a wide open look for Siakam. No good with the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Embiid. Maxey looking it over. For three, Oubre. The rebound by Turner.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Siakam's got 6.
Well, this to me is where he can be a force. Siakam, a 3-level scorer in the painted area, very dangerous.
Maxey sets a screen for George. Pass to Grimes. The shot's good on the assist by George. He's got 5.
Listen, everyone knows what kind of shooter this guy is. Just his presence on the floor creates space.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. And Indiana making a change here. Mathurin's checked in. Yabusele, he's checked in for the 76ers. Nembhard, the pass to Turner. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter of the game. Nembhard with it. He's got 5. 4 on the clock. Drops it in from 11 feet. And the Pacers lead by 1. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Oubre kicks to Yabusele. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Excellent recognition from Kelly Oubre right there. So solid, sensing when one of his guys is open.
Siakam outside. Indiana moving it around. Here's Halliburton. And he gets it to go. Halliburton's got the game tied up here for the Pacers.
Yeah, he shot the ball well enough to keep his team even. Let's see if together they can elevate past that.
Now Embiid, 11 points in the game. Turner with the steal. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Siakam looking around. Turner with the screen for Siakam. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 5 rebounds tonight. Over Halliburton. Again, Philadelphia.
Domination, plain and simple. Embiid isn't holding back and is giving the defense all he's got.
Here's Siakam. The shot missing. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. 76ers lead by 2. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Walker out there with Obi Toppin. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's McConnell in at the 1 spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Down low, here's Embiid. Up again, and Embiid detonates for the putback slam.
And really, beyond the skills, you see right there the passion Embiid has, displaying that killer instinct.
Now, here's Halliburton. He's tightly guarded. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the 76ers. They lead by 1.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Toppin sets a screen for Halliburton. Chalk up 2 there. Halliburton's got 5 points in the quarter.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Aaron Nesmith has checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, during the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. With the game in the balance, coach was calm in the huddle. His main message, execution. He told his team to make sure to remember what they talked about during shoot-around. We've got a great ending in store, guys.
Thanks so much, David. Pacers trail by 4. Siakam inside. He's covered by Maxey. And Siakam gets it to go on the assist by Halliburton.
This is a guy with size and range. You cannot let Pascal Siakam get those kinds of looks from deep.
The shot. Again, Philadelphia.
And guys, George takes pride in hitting big shots. Just get him the ball and let him do his thing.
14 feet away. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to a single point after the basket from Siakam.
Pascal Siakam. Improvement, yes. Big-time player, no doubt.
Inside. The turnaround. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Embiid's got 19 points.
And in the big moment, Embiid is your guy. He's always ready to go on the attack.
The drive by Siakam. Count it. Siakam's got 9 points here in the second half.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there. Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Pass to Nesmith. Siakam with it to take the lead. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. The 76ers have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Halliburton against Maxey. To the paint. Here's Siakam. Good.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Here's Embiid. It drops.
And there is no back down in Joel Embiid. He is ready to rise to the occasion in the big moments.
.26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, this is a chance to take the lead, so you've got to draw up a play to make it happen.
For 3, Siakam. Can't get the 3 to fall. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
honestly just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And that's an intentional foul. Gets the first, and that will put them up by 2.
And Maxey really just does everything for his team, a selfless young player.
That last free throw was a huge, huge shot. The difference between a 2 and a 3-point lead at this stage is major.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Well, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. He stands up and delivers.
So Philadelphia wins it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really thank you, David. And that'll do it, folks.